Susen, hi!
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Pandemic Studios developing for LucasArts a huge game called Star Wars Battlefront. What can be told about this game? What type of game is that?
It's an action shooter. It's the first game that puts you into the Star Wars universe and lets you fight the crazy battles that you've seen in the movies from any side that you want. You can be the bad guys, you can be the good guys, you can fight the new Star Wars movies as well. It's the first Star Wars game that has content from all 6 movies.
And of course, being a multiplayer game, essentially, there's going to be a lot of battles. Where are these battles going to take place?
Well, we do have multiplayer. We also do have a really great single-player mode as well. But to speak to the multiplayer, we have 16 different maps across 10 different Star Wars planets, including the Battle of Hoth, the Battle of Endor, you might remember from Return of the Jedi. We also have the new trilogy stuff. We have the Battle of Geonosis, and we have Kamino as well, where Obi-Wan Kenobi fought Jango Fett.
Of course, since it's a game where there's going to be some different enemies fighting each other, there's going to be some classes, I guess.
Absolutely. There are a lot of different trooper classes within Star Wars Battlefront. Because you're playing as a Star Wars foot soldier, you get to choose whether you want to be the Imperials or the Republic or the Rebels. Once you choose that, then you get to choose from 6 different character types for each faction. Each one very different. You have the sniper who can pick people off from really far away. You've got the Dark Trooper for the Imperials who has a jetpack and a shotgun blaster, things like that.
What kinds of modes of play do we have?
For the single player, you have a historical campaign that lets you play through the most explosive action in the Star Wars universe from Episode 1 all the way through Episode 6. We do have Episode 3 content in the game as well. As far as multiplayer goes, we have instant action, which just throws you into a big multiplayer battle and lets you fight it any way you want. We also have what we like to call Galactic Conquest. Galactic Conquest in the game allows you to determine what planet you want to take over at any given time, and then gives you a reward for doing so. So if you were to take over Tatooine, the next battle, you might look to your right and see Darth Vader running into combat with you.
Okay, there's something interesting here is that, you know, there's a lot of games of this type, like Battlefield, and there's mod makers, and there's a game, well, a mod similar to that. So what's different between Star Wars Battlefront and the mods used with the Star Wars universe?
Well, I mean, you have to understand that it's being developed by Pandemic Studio, a company that is on fire right now. They're doing Mercenaries, they're doing Full Spectrum Warrior. Pandemic Studios is an amazing developer. Also, we're different from Battlefield in that we have a great single-player experience. People can play the game without ever going online and really have a great time. Another thing that sets us apart, we have over 30 different pilotable vehicles in the game, and those range from the speeder bikes that you saw in Return of the Jedi, AT-ATs, the big Imperial walkers you saw in Hoth, and then we also have the Republic gunship, which holds 6 different people. So if you and I are playing together, you could fly it, I could be in a turret, and 4 more of our friends could be in the ship. So that sets us apart from all the other games.
And what can you tell us about the different weapons we're going to be able to wield in the game?
Each different class, and so there are 4 factions, 6 classes each. Each class of the 24 has their own unique weapons. For example, the Scout Trooper for the Empire has a sniper rifle, so he can pick people off from really far away. Whereas the Rebel Soldier has a repeating blaster, so he shoots really quickly, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. So each character has his own unique weapon. They also have sub-weapons, so they have grenades and things like that. We have characters who throw out health. We even have a Bothan spy for the Rebels who can put on Stormtrooper armor and slip behind enemy lines unnoticed.
About the launch of the title, it's one of the only game at E3 which are official launch date. Why is that?
It's because we're coming out day and date with the episode 4, 5, and 6 DVD set. So the classic trilogy is coming out September 21st of this year, and we want to be there day and date, Xbox, PS2, and PC. We're very confident of that date. We're really far along in the development process. We're spending the entire summer putting polish and balancing the game. So we just want to make the game the best possible experience for gamers, for Star Wars fans, for everybody out there.
Thank you very much, Chris.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.